Lizzo is getting canceled by Beyoncé. Who saw that coming? Welcome back to Curiosities, and just want to say, everyone, thank you. There's a lot to get into. The story with Lizzo just continuously grows. It keeps getting bigger, and everything with Lizzo does get bigger, right? Do me a favor and please hit that like button. Share these videos with other people. We're growing this channel. I've been getting a lot of support from people, and it's been very heartwarming, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So I saw this story on page 6. And I absolutely had to delve into this. And it turns out there was a couple other people that are reporting on it. It says, Beyoncé leaves Lizzo's name out of lyrics amid bombshell lawsuit. Now, I got to say, I'm not surprised that they would start cannibalizing each other in this way, because anytime you have people that are going outside of their lanes, if you will, and it doesn't matter in music or in movies. Anytime you have a celebrity, especially somebody with aura and fame, and the Egyptian pyramids like Beyonce and the empire her and her husband have, of course, everything's got to be squeaky clean, because image is everything for people like that. So Lizzo, in the midst of all this drama and chaos, really, because now she's in a whirlwind where she might have been dismissive of it at first. She's not being dismissive of it anymore. She's come out publicly and said that, these allegations are untrue, and then she's going to fight this in court, et cetera, et cetera. Well, yeah, we'll see that. Anyway, let's go into this article here on page 6, because this part here is where I think where all the real action starts to happen, when you can see the court is one thing, but the court of public opinion is quite another. Says Beyonce leaves Lizzo's name out of lyrics amid bombshell lawsuit. Beyonce similarly reacted to the bombshell lawsuit brought against the Juice singer at her concert Tuesday night, leaving Lizzo out of the lyrics. And if you recall, at the beginning of this video, there was that piece. Of course, I added that beep there, but she just, I think what she did, she repeated. She goes, while singing "Break My Soul," the Queen remix, in Foxborough, Massachusetts, Beyonce repeated Badu in place of the flutist's name. Is it flutist or is it flautist? I don't know. If you look here, there's this photograph of Lizzo and Beyonce. I think Beyonce has championed Lizzo a lot, and I would think that kind of helped propel her career in some ways. Anytime you have Beyonce or Jay-Z behind somebody or something, it tends to get a lot of eyeballs on it, and of course, Lizzo is no exception. Fans praise Beyonce for the change, so apparently this is taking wind in the public. The public is turning on Lizzo. Beyonce reiterating Badu and skipping Lizzo. That's on hitting two birds with one stone. Another social media media user wrote, is referencing Erica Badu recently accusing Beyonce of stealing her tour looks. Jesus. I'm sorry, that's just so funny to me. It's like they all borrow from each other. Come on, that's how music is, man. Yeah, I saw this, and I did a video on Lizzo before a couple of days ago when the story first broke, and I was aware of that detail and didn't want to reveal it. I think other people and other creators have talked explicitly about one of the things that Lizzo made her dancers do, which involved a banana and a female part. I think that's really disgusting. It's really, really, really gross. But I mean, if a lot of people are talking about this, is it true? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But certainly Lizzo claims that it isn't quite what it is. But I don't believe Lizzo. I don't think a lot of the public does either. So this is really just starting to catch fire, man. Like, seriously. So let's continue on with this article. It says a lawsuit claimed that in February 2023, earlier this year, Lizzo took her employees to Amsterdam's red light district, where she allegedly pressured and goaded them into touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers. Oh God, I gotta stop this. I have to stop. I just can't do that. I have my limits, and if for this program, I and like any show I do, I do my very best to not be vulgar. I don't want to be vulgar. So the fact that these people are engaged in this kind of vulgarity in lewd acts, I think is just up and beyond. I just won't talk about it. But you're more than welcome to read about. It's just disgusting, really. I mean, I find this person. I don't know Lizzo. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I'd want to. It's really appalling, really, at this point when you're looking at entertainment. You know, this is a privilege, honestly, to stand on that stage, be in front of all these adoring fans, and to act like such a turd, like she has been acting. She's an absolute turd, and I without knowing all the facts. I mean, it's kind of hard to convict this person and crucify her in a public setting like that. But you know, we're talking about it, and it's real. These these women are actually talking about it, and they're bringing this lawsuit on, and it's really disturbing, you know. And I just think Lizzo's one of maybe she fell out of favor with somebody, because this is really weird, because she's clearly not the only one doing this. There's other people who do probably far worse than she does, but somehow she got on the bad side. Maybe she got on the bad side of Beyonce. Who knows? She got on the bad side of someone up there, and all of a sudden, you know what they say, it rolls downhill, right? And so here she is. Anyway, I'm very curious to see what you all think, and I really appreciate all the DMs that people have been sending me and the messages in the comments. I really appreciate that. Please share this video with others, and I'd really like to know what you think about all this. Until next time, God bless.
New Kingdom Radio Theater.